here's the question. Why does workplace learning still feel like homework?
Right. You open a training module and it's just slides, voiceovers, and if you're lucky enough, there will be a quiz at the end too.
I see. And somehow always manages to be both too long and
Right.
not helpful enough, right?
Exactly. Yes. The weird thing is like they've got AI doing all sort of amazing stuff, but most learning tools still feel like they're stuck back in 2010.
Hmm. So, which brings us to this thing. I have been playing with DemoDazzle. Of course, we built DemoDazzle. It's
Mhm.
actually trying to solve that problem, not with more videos, but by making learning inside tools interactive.
Right. Yeah. So what's cool is it doesn't feel like a separate training session. It's more like here's a walkthrough while you're actually using the software. And there's like this avatar kind of like guide that talks through it and even answers the questions of the viewers in real time so that you don't feel left out or you don't have any confusions during the training sessions.
All right. So that's the interesting part, right?
Right.
That's the interesting part because I mean, you have interactive thing going on, and you don't have to actually. It's not boring, right?
Correct.
In
Yes.
most of the explainer videos, um, it is like you have you just need to go through it, rewind, replay. Even if you have questions, you cannot ask,
Right.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Good.
So setting it up is like really simple. You just either use our Chrome extension or you can just upload your PowerPoint presentation in a PDF format, and you just need to add voice scripts and text which explains what exactly is happening in those slides. So what I will do is I will just show it to you quickly. Like let's
Sure.
set up a new assistant.
Yeah, I
And
think that will be best because it will actually give the viewers an understanding of what we are speaking about.
right. So in our last episode, we created this sales expert, which
Hmm.
was about how sales process can be improved by using DemoDazzle. And
Hmm.
similarly, what we will do today is we will create another assistant for
So to be
learning and
precise,
development.
we talked about sales professionals, I mean, who has to actually demo certain things. It could be a platform or it could be some sort of deck, right?
Correct. Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. So this time we are making a um, assistant for learning and development. So first, what we will do is we will just upload our presentation. Like I have one ready with me, so I will just show it to you.
Sure. Are you uploading it?
Yes.
Okay.
So while we have, so it is here, cybersecurity hygiene at a byte card. This is a fictional company for now. And if
Mhm.
we go through the slides, it's why cybersecurity matters, 5 core habits you must build,
And
and similarly,
yeah, it,
the
it
other
could be,
slides.
it could be part of the onboarding training,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
will just click on confirm
Mhm.
and wait for the demo flow to be uploaded.
All right.
So our PDF is here. Our
Okay.
presentation walkthrough is done.
That was quick. That was
Right.
quick.
Yes. So we have our presentation here, and what we will need to do is for each slide, we will have to put some script, like what exactly the avatar will be speaking during the presentation. So what we can do is we can just jump again to ChatGPT and
Mhm.
ask like create one line script for each slide.
Okay.
This will help us to create engaging script for our presentation.
Right.
And
So
here it
hold on.
is.
So what we did was like, we used Chat GPT to generate the uh, framework, like, I mean, like the study material, right?
Right. Yes.
And, it created the slides and specified like, what should be the content of the slide, what should be the infographics, right?
Right.
And, we can actually change the content as we wish. And
Right.
we are not We are not restricted to using only Chat GPT. No, I mean you can use.
Yeah, any sort of AI, like whatever helps you, or you can even write on your own. So there's no problem with that.
And then again Chat GPT or this kind of platforms, they help in generating the narrative for each slide,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
Oh, good.
So now what I'm doing is I'm just copying and pasting the script for each slide to our
Mm-hmm.
demo flow. So it's very simple. You just click on the slide, and here in the input field, you just paste whatever you need to write. And
Right.
similarly for the other slides as well, depending on what's the context, I will just copy it, and again I will paste. So we only have two more slides, so I will just do that quickly.
Sure. Sure. It's very easy actually. So I think anyone can actually try it.
Yes.
And how many sessions do we offer in our free trial?
In our free trial, we offer 5 sessions, so
Five.
you
That,
can
that's
share it with.
more than sufficient to try it out, right?
Correct. Yes. Okay, so we are ready. And one more thing, we also mentioned in our last episode that we can always insert elements like arrow, text box, and block to highlight a specific area of our presentation. So, for
Okay.
example, here, if we need to highlight the command to lock your screen, so we can just do overlay and do something like this to
Okay.
make sure that this is the main highlight of our slide. For
Good.
now, it's not required, so I will just remove it. So that was just for our demo purposes. And I will also name it cybersecurity at Bytecart.
Okay. And one more thing, maybe we may have mentioned in our past talks, but we can actually duplicate the slide, right? So if we have to
Correct.
actually highlight different sections, then we can just duplicate, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
and we can actually highlight different sections. That makes that makes presentation more, how do I put, more focused, right? To
Correct.
different sections.
Yes. All right.
Good.
So I will just click on done, and let's wait for it to be generated. Done. So I will now move to our assistants.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's just click on create, and this time let's name him Daz, cyber security expert. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And in training information, I will do is I will just copy paste what ChatGPT provided us.
Yeah,
And
and I mean, like we can, we can actually add content which is at the most 8,000 characters here,
right.
right?
Yes.
But at the
And
same time, we are not limited to this because we can also add FAQs, right?
mhm,
And just to let people know that I mean, whatever whatever data we provide, that is quality data, right?
mhm,
And the model would actually learn from it and
mhm.
accordingly give precise answers, right?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
And here we are adding a quick introduction. This introduction will be spoken by the assistant at the start of the session. So this
Okay.
quick training will teach you the key habits to stay secure while working at Bytecart. And
All
now
right.
we have exit trigger, which is an optional step. So
Mm-hmm.
you can just put some any URL which you want the viewer to be redirected at the end. So let's say if I have a survey form, or let's say I have a website of my organization, so I can just put it something like this.
Or it could be a meeting link as well, right? But I mean,
Right. Any sort of URL. Yes.
in this case, it could be like go to the HR portal or something like that, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And for that we can even like call it like go to HR portal, and this is how it will look like when the user is trying to end the session, and they
That's
can
neat.
click on the visit button and they can go to that application.
Good. That's pretty good, right?
For now I will just remove this because it's not required right now,
Sure.
and I will go next, and here let's say overview, and let's select our cybersecurity at ByteGuard presentation. And here you can choose multiple demo flows you can add on, and even you can add more modules as well with different sections of a presentation. And
Okay.
for now, for our use case, one is fine. So we will move ahead. And for our FAQ section, again, I will just go ahead and copy from ChatGPT. And one quick feature I would like to tell you about, like, let's say I'm ready with the question and I'm not sure what should be the response. I've already provided the training information in the first step. So I will just click on generate, and here's the answer.
Oh, that's pretty good. So, yeah, you already have the training information, and based on that,
Yes,
it can help you generate the FAQs. Good.
correct. And again, I will just, for example, I will just add one more.
Mm-hmm.
And here as well, I will just generate.
The question, how do I?
Know if an email is a phishing attempt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry,
So,
it's not visible, so I had to
all right.
ask.
Okay. So the answer looks fine, but I will just make it short for
Sure.
now.
Uh-huh.
I will just paste my own answer.
Okay.
And now let's just move ahead. Now we have three options. Either we can go ahead with a 3D avatar
Uh-huh.
and static avatar, or we can go ahead with realistic avatar, which moves just like how you can see it here. And
Right.
for realistic avatar, you have to integrate your DID API key. And in case you want to use your own custom voice, you can add 11 Labs API key as well.
But
So
just let the users know, 3D avatar and static avatar are the cheaper options. Correct?
yes, yes, you don't need to provide any API key. This is provided by DemoDazzle itself.
Good. Good. But if
What?
someone actually really is hell bent on, getting the
Mhm,
realistic feel,
mhm.
then they should actually choose the last option, the realistic
Right,
avatar.
right.
Good.
Okay. And now what we will do is we will upload our image. So this
Mhm.
time, since we have called him Daz, so 1 second.
So you're going to upload a male image, right?
Yes, this time let's do something different.
Sure.
And 1 second, let me just find that image.
Hmm.
Okay, this works.
Okay.
And for him, let's choose a male voice, so I can filter the voices based on male. And
Hmm.
let's hear some of
I
the
believe that we
examples.
are fundamentally the same and have the same basic potential.
I'd rather regret the things that I've done than the things that
If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always.
It is not so important to know everything as to appreciate what we learn.
For now, let's just go ahead with Roger.
Okay.
And
And are these voices free?
yeah, this is from 11 Labs. And if you want your own custom voice, then you can put your ID here. And for that, an API key is required. But if you choose from the voices we have provided, then the API key is not required.
Oh, okay. So just to confirm, the
Mhm.
voices that we saw just now, these are
Right.
free.
Correct. Yes.
Good.
And here we will choose a fallback voice. So
Hmm.
what happens is, let's say your DID credits are like near zero, and someone is trying to ask a question. So instead of it not answering, what we do is we just provide some fallback voice, which are limited options, and it will try to answer in that voice.
Yeah, but we did not use DID, correct?
Yeah, we are using realistic avatar, so it will be
Oh,
using the.
all right, all right. Sorry, yeah, we are using realistic avatar, and so that means but do we need to pay for the voice once again? Sorry.
We are uploading a realistic avatar, and for
Yeah.
that DID will use the voice to create the speaking videos. And yes, for that any voice will be required, and it will use the DID credits.
No, no, no. Yes, the voice would be required, but since we are using DID to create the avatar, right?
Correct,
Do we
yes.
have to actually pay for the voice as well or no?
No, not for the voice.
So does it come by default with DID?
Correct,
All right, okay. And if we are not happy with these voices, then we can actually use the voices from 11 Labs. Correct?
correct. Yes, you
Okay.
can clone your own voice, if you
Oh,
want, and you can add your custom voice ID here so that
oh,
it will use your voice instead.
and we'll get this ID from
11 labs.
7 Labs. All right,
Right.
makes sense.
Okay. So now I will just click on save.
Hmm.
So we have our assistant here. So again, like as I explained in the last episode, here we can anytime come back and update the information. Like let's say if we are adding more slides to our presentation and we need to improve our training information, we can just come here and update it. Similarly, we can change the assistant
Hmm.
introduction and any of the fields, we can update them. And if we are adding more presentations, like more modules to it,
Hmm.
we can even come here and update the presentation slides as well. Like we can add more modules or more videos here.
Right.
And now the second last thing is FAQs. We can add more FAQs if we
Mhm.
want, even
Remove.
if yeah,
Okay.
even if the FAQ is not here and someone asks a question, the AI will still answer it depending on the training information we have provided, which you will see when I will show to that part. And
Sure.
the last one is avatar and audio. Here we can just make some
Update
changes in
and
our
change the
voices and images. Yes.
good.
All right. And if you need to update the script of the presentation, you can just go back to demo flows and wait for it to load and click on edit, and you will see all the script of your slides. You can just make your changes here and then click on done again.
Or maybe add new slides, insert more image and stuff like that. Correct?
Right, correct. Yes.
Good. Good.
So now let's just go through the preview of our assistant.
Sure. It does not take long, right? I mean,
No,
it's very
no.
quick.
This quick training will teach you the key habits to stay secure while working at ByteGuard.
So that was the introduction. Okay.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah.
moving ahead with our presentation.
Nice. That's awesome.
Welcome to ByteGuard. Let's build habits that keep you and our company secure. Most cyber attacks start with small mistakes, and this training will help you avoid them. These 5 simple habits form your everyday defense against cybersecurity threats. Strong, unique passwords stored in a password manager are non-negotiable. If an email feels off, don't click. Phishing is one of the top ways attackers get in. When in doubt, speak up. Reporting something suspicious is always the right move.
All right. That was it.
Very nice.
And we
Quick.
can even ask.
It's very, you know, it. Sorry. It just looks like a Loom video,
Correct.
right?
And we can, yeah,
And you
we
don't
can
have
ask.
to record yourself. Sorry.
Yes.
Good.
And
That's big, Anvik, because usually what happens is like, you know, when someone joins you, you send them PDFs and Slack messages and say, just explore this tool and, so many things, right? It
right,
actually helps you get rid of all of those hassles,
right.
right?
Yes.
Good, good. What else?
Right. So, like one thing more, like when we share the session with other people, you can even watch the analytics. So, if I come to the dashboard and if I show you, like for our last sales expert presentation, I shared a presentation with you, and I
Mhm.
can see that you watched it for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And I can even see that for the sales marketing demo for the module, your view count was 2, and
Oh,
this was the duration you watched, and we did not have any exit intent at the end, so that's why the website visited is no. if
oh,
you if you would have clicked on it, then it would have been yes, and you can like tell like, okay, this viewer was interested and they did visit the link I provided. And that's where you can, that way you can basically um, go ahead and have a conversation with them. And you can even see if they have provided any feedback. So if I click on here, I can see the name, the details, and the session that was accessed on this time. And they gave a 5-star rating with a feedback called good walkthrough. And the no questions were asked. So if they would have asked any questions, it would have been listed here.
great.
And one more thing, like if I go to manage sessions and conversation history, Like we can see what questions were asked and what the AI replied with. And in case the AI is like, if in case the answer is not accurate, you can always come here and update the answer. In this case, what will happen is the next time someone asks similar question, the AI will respond more accurately.
Good, good, good.
Okay.
And I think you and can people rewatch?
So yeah, that's Loki one of the most useful parts. Like if everyone keeps repeating one module, either that step's confusing or it's super important. So either way, it tells you where to dig in and improve.
Or where to stop explaining so much? Sometimes
Right.
you're over explaining and people already get, right? So you
Correct.
can,
Yes.
yeah, you can also skip through the modules, right?
Right. Yeah. And that's the shift. We are finally treating learning like a product. You don't just launch and forget. You see how people use it and even make it better.
Good, good. I like that idea. I mean, of course, we worked on the idea together, and we did brainstorm continuous learning,
Correct.
but not just for the learner, for the content too.
Exactly. And it doesn't mean replacing trainers. It just means they don't have to repeat the same stuff 50 times. Let them focus on the real coaching.
Good. I'm here for that. Learning should feel like discovery, not a task.
Yeah. And if AI can help us get there, like that's even better.
All right. That's our time. If you're stuck in slide deck hell right now, maybe this gave you some ideas.
Yeah. And if not, at least you are not alone. You can try DemoDazzle now. And for free, you can try for 30 days.
Great. So catch you in the next one. Thank you,
Yeah.
Anvik.
Thank you.